Congratulations on becoming part of the FitHouse family. We have a very competitive interview process, and we only extend offers to quality professionals in the various locations that we service. We did just want to share a quick video to help guide you throughout the process of working with us. This video will also answer several questions that you may have regarding next steps. Please pay close attention and make sure you're aligned with our operational standards. Keep in mind, this video is not a replacement to the full onboarding package that was provided. We ask that you go through this video in addition to the onboarding package included in the email that was sent to you. Just to quickly go over some of the items that we'll be covering in this brief video, we'll be highlighting what you can expect from working with FitHouse, next steps for onboarding, as well as our policies with respect to loyalty and non-solicitation. So let's get started. Given that you've already gone through the interview process, I'm sure you're already aware of many of these items. But just to reiterate some of the things that were discussed at various stages during your recruitment with FitHouse. FitHouse is by no means a full-time engagement for most members of our team. FitHouse is intended to supplement your income and training schedule with access to additional clientele during gaps in your schedule. We do not expect you to be forfeiting any current income opportunities to maintain peak hours to work with FitHouse clientele. What that means is picking up clients with FitHouse can and will likely be a gradual process. If you expect to be doing 20 to 30 training sessions per week right away, I will remind you that this is unlikely to be the case. It can certainly pick up to be 20 to 30 sessions or even more than that per week, and many of our trainers are currently doing that level of volume, but that's not something that happens immediately. We're heavily performance-based, and only strong performers get to take on a significant volume of clientele and training sessions. With that said, keep in mind this role is also very flexible. You can feel free to reject client requests that don't work well with your schedule or are within your travel radius. It's completely up to you whether or not you choose to take on a client request that we provide you with. With that said, if you do choose to take on a client, we ask that you service them fully. Our clients should maintain their expected training frequency with you. Please do not put them on the back burner or treat them any differently than you would your own private clientele. In terms of next steps, these are all pretty standard and straightforward. We will be collecting all relevant fitness certifications, and we will be providing you with a legal agreement which you have to sign. This includes a non-solicitation agreement, which will be discussed in greater detail at the end of this video. Once certifications and signed legal agreements are provided, you will receive a link to complete an online background check. To clarify something regarding insurance, if you already have mobile training insurance, please provide it alongside your certifications. If you do not have mobile training insurance, please familiarize yourself with the process of obtaining the insurance and make sure it's provided by the time you work with your first client. Once documents are provided to FitHouse, please allow 5 to 10 business days for a member of the FitHouse team to review your documents. Once everything is in order, you will receive an email confirming the status of your documents. We will provide you with a confirmation email. So there is no need to follow up with us, as we will be in touch with you. As soon as your documents are in good standings, you will officially be an active member of the FitHouse team, and you will be provided with leads. There's absolutely nothing left for you to do at this stage. You are officially eligible to take on FitHouse clientele at this time. Although again, we would like to stress patience as well. We have many trainers working actively with us, many of them completing over 20 hours of training each week with FitHouse. But as I mentioned in the previous slide, the process of building up your client base can take a little bit of time. In all likelihood, you won't be loaded up with clientele during your first month, as we do typically have a backlog of trainers that we look to provide clientele before you. For us, it's a necessity to stay on top of our recruitment efforts to continuously be able to service our clientele. So that just happens to be the case in how we operate. But your involvement and activity levels with FitHouse can change very quickly. And we've had several cases of trainers going from 0 training sessions to over 30 training sessions per week within 4 to 8 weeks of joining FitHouse. So again, we'd like to stress patience here. We like to work with individuals who maintain a positive attitude and strong communication throughout the process. So please don't message us at this stage to ask what's next. We will send you a text message with lead requests as they come in. And your role is simply to communicate with us regarding your willingness to take on each lead. If we're not messaging you with leads yet, don't worry, your time will definitely come soon. As I mentioned earlier, it can take a little bit of time to build up your client base with FitHouse, but your patience will certainly be awarded. There are further instructions regarding setting up your tracking and getting paid for training sessions with FitHouse, although that will be set up and provided in greater detail as soon as you have access to your first FitHouse client, and is also discussed further in the onboarding material that was sent to you. So, what does a lead request look like? When we get leads, a member of our team will chat with the client to learn more about them, their goals, and their locations and scheduling preferences. From there, we'll send an automated request in the template above. So if you look at it, it says, new lead, please reply here to let me know if you can take it on. We provide you with the location of the lead, their general timing preferences, as well as their preferred assessment times this week. You can see it's pretty detailed. Most of our trainers are messaged via text message, but some use another system called Slack. If you are on Slack, please only respond in Slack. If you're not on Slack, respond via text message. When responding to these lead requests, it's really important that you reply in one full text message, not multiple text messages split up, and be as detailed as possible. We work with many trainers, and getting multiple messages for one single request from many trainers can be really difficult to manage, and a lot can get lost in translation. So here's a good example of what a good sample response would be. I'm available to take this client. I can train them at 6:30 p.m. on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm also available on Saturdays and Sundays between 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So at this stage, you've provided info regarding your availability on an ongoing basis to work with a client. In the next paragraph, for the assessment, I can do that this Thursday, October 11th at 7 p.m. If that doesn't work, my next available times are Saturday between 10 and 2 p.m. or Monday between 5 to 9 p.m. Notice it's completely separate to provide us with timing and availability for the assessment or the first appointment with the client, as well as on an ongoing basis. And we'd like all this information so that we can limit the back and forth with you regarding your availability to work with this client. So from here, we may or may not respond to your message, but we will message you once an appointment has been confirmed. Keep in mind, these are automated messages that go out to specific trainers based on their location. So responding to an allocation request does not guarantee that you'll be set up with that client, but communicating with us quickly and effectively definitely improves your chances of gaining access to that client. Before completing this onboarding video, I wanted to dive a bit deeper into trainer loyalty and its impact on the benefit you'll receive from working with us. In order to consistently add value to our clients and trainers and provide you with long-term growth potential, our clients need to be retained through the FitHouse platform. First off, in order to get clients in the first place, you need to be performing well and honorably. As I mentioned previously, we are a heavily performance-based company. We don't overload any trainers with clients until we trust that they are operating in good faith and can make a strong contribution to our team. As such, you can expect to pick up clients a bit more slowly at the beginning before you prove yourself to us in comparison to after you've proven yourself. We do typically operate on a brief probation period, either 3 months or 3 to 4 leads or clients assigned. With that said, as you've been hired at this point, we fully intend on making a full commitment to you, provided that commitment is reciprocated by you. Our processes allow us to identify red flags, either due to poor performance or dishonesty. As we hold all initial conversations with our leads, we pre-qualify our customers based on their level of intent. If we expect a certain outcome and notice something unexpected has occurred, we're paying very close attention moving forward. Secondly, we do operate with secret shoppers in order to assess the quality of our trainers as we grow our company. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the concept of secret shoppers, but secret shoppers are essentially third-party providers that will act as clientele in order to assess the trainer quality and loyalty on the FitHouse platform. They will relay the results of training back to us to provide us with feedback on their experience. At times, they may encourage you to make a side deal to cut FitHouse out of the process. Other times, we'll reallocate an existing client to you and ask them to attempt a side deal with you after a few sessions. Just so you know, if we do provide you with an assessment that's actually just a secret shopper, you will be paid in full for that assessment. If we identify dishonesty at any stage, you'll be removed immediately, and your access to existing clientele will be completely and entirely revoked. Keep in mind, your various clientele with us will have financial commitments to FitHouse, the business, not to you as an individual personal trainer. And your clients will be at different stages of their plans. So you won't be in a position to leave and take your clients with you. A reminder, you'll also be sending us a signed legal agreement, which binds you to maintain our clientele within FitHouse, FitHouse's systems and operations. We also take your credit card information to charge a $35 background check. That credit card number will also be stored and can be charged up to $1,000 if we have obtained solidified evidence of one of our clients being stolen. If you're honest, you have absolutely nothing to worry about. You will never, ever be charged. We don't charge credit cards based on intuition or anything like that. Only if we have 100% proof and verification on the matter will you be charged. Just in case you think it's fine to cancel your credit card and get away with stolen clientele, the signed legal agreement opens you up to potential legal recourse. Remember, we have all of our clients' information, including their address, phone number, timing preferences. With all of this information, there are various technologies available today to easily identify whether or not our clients are being trained outside of the boundaries of our platform. In our first few years of operation, we only had to take legal action a handful of times, and hopefully this will never happen again. In a nutshell, do not attempt to steal clients. It will never be a worthwhile financial decision for you. We operate openly and with honesty, and we anticipate having a strong working relationship with you. Otherwise, you would have never been provided the offer to begin with. With that said, we'd be naive to not have the appropriate measures and processes in place to protect ourselves. We expect this won't be an issue with you if you've made it to this point, and we do look forward to working with you. But just to quickly touch upon some further expectations while working with FitHouse clientele, I did just want to touch upon a few things. We expect that your clients will end up referring additional clientele, and you will also potentially be approached during your time with our clients to take on additional engagements. We expect these referrals to also remain within the FitHouse platform, as the reason for the referral in the first place is a result of FitHouse's marketing and advertising efforts, which have placed you in the setting and environment which have generated the referral. Keep in mind, we do also recognize and reward loyalty, and we will provide you with financial incentives of up to $150 for referring clients, in addition to providing the referral to you, assuming that you have the capacity to work with them, and pushing you further through our systems and rankings. We'll give you more access to leads and higher wage engagements. Again, just to reiterate one final time, FitHouse is a highly performance-based company. The trainers who perform well through strong conversion, retention, and referrals will be provided with quicker promotions, access to more leads, and access to higher value engagements. If you operate well and honorably, you'll be able to grow substantially within FitHouse. Thanks for watching this video. We look forward to getting you set up with lots of clients in the future. Have a great day.